Hey everyone! Our second Abbott and Costello film of today's double feature takes the boys back to Universal Studios for their 1942 comedy, Pardon My Sarong. Now, Chicago bus drivers Algie Shaw, Bud Abbott, and Wellington Flugg, Lou Costello, are hired by Playboy Tommy Layton, Robert Page, to take him to Los Angeles. Now, at the Seaside Yachting Club, where Tommy celebrates with all the gals he brought with him on the trip, he accidentally kisses Joan Marshall, Virginia Bruce, the sister of one of his competitors in an upcoming yachting race. Now, she complains that Tommy had hired away her brother's crew, and she sets out to sabotage Tommy. Now, without a crew, he hires Algie and Wellington to help him, and ends up bringing along Joan, whom he caught on his boat. However, the damage has been done, and they soon find themselves way off course, without food or fresh water. Luckily, they come upon land, where they run into the native people of the island. The natives soon assume Wellington to be a hero that would help them reconquer a haunted temple, and Luana, Nan Wynn, the daughter of their chief, offers to marry Wellington. Now, of course, the archaeologist living nearby, Varnoff, Lionel Atwill, is not quite who he seems to be. Now, Pardon My Sarong was originally planned with the title Road to Montezuma, in an attempt to reference the Bing Crosby and Bob Hope Road movies. The movie was mostly shot on the Universal backlot, but some production did occur on location in the Salton Sea. Now, when released, audiences continued to fill the seats to see the movie. It became their biggest hit up to that point anyways, and was the second highest grossing movie of the year, losing only that year's Best Picture winner, Mrs. Miniver. Now, this is a movie I had seen maybe once or twice before, and at this point was most of a decade ago. And it wasn't a movie that stuck with me even from that viewing. However, watching the movie again recently, I found myself enjoying it very much. As you can tell from my plot description, the movie kind of goes all over the place as far as what is actually happening, but I think it still works well enough. Abbott and Costello get to use at least 3 of their classic routines here, including Go Ahead and Back Up, Tree of Truth, and Stinker. Now, I thought they were hilarious with each of these routines, plus when they were being chased by a pursuing detective, played by William Demarest, in the theater, and both of them end up substituting themselves as a magician. And in that time, they end up burning up the detective's arrest warrant. Honestly, I just think of some of these moments or whatever, and I just start cracking up. They were so very funny for me. Now, most of the music here is so-so, although I will readily admit to liking the song Vingo Jingo and getting it stuck in my head. But there was some fun dancing by a group called Old Tip, Tap, and Toe. Now, I can tap dance myself, and I'm certainly less of a klutz on the dance floor than I am off. But I can guarantee if I were trying to do some of the sliding around and tap dancing that they were doing on top of a table, I'd be in a hospital in no time. So it was definitely a very impressive bit of dancing there. Now, all in all, a very enjoyable movie and one I would recommend for its overall fun and humor. Now, the movie is available on Blu-ray as part of the 28 film The Complete Abbott and Costello Universal Pictures Collection, and is 1 hour and 24 minutes in length. Well, that should be all I have to say on this one, everybody, so thanks for listening, and I hope you'll keep tuning in for more.